What is up, everyone? My name is Jack Saffel, back again with another video, and today I'm here to talk about a few current things that have happened in the world of professional wrestling in the last couple of days or so, mostly in the WWE, of course. I'll be talking about the Raw and SmackDown that happened after the Royal Rumble. I'll mostly touch on the big things that have happened, so I'm going to just get straight into it. I'm not even going to fuck around and talk about the big thing that happened on Monday Night Raw this week, and it was Seth Rollins had a promo with Stephanie McMahon or whatever, and now he really wants to get at Triple H. He really wants to kick his ass at WrestleMania and all that, or sometime down the line. And Stephanie was like, "Oh, Triple H doesn't need to fight you. You're pathetic and all that shit." And I think Rollins pushed her to the point or whatever like that. And she said, Triple H isn't here tonight and all that. And then after they started talking, getting pretty intense with each other, Stephanie said, "You know what? I'm just lying. Triple H is on his way to the arena tonight, and he's going to kick your ass," and all that. So later on, Triple H comes out during the end of the show and cuts a really good promo about how he gave Seth Rollins everything, gave him the world, and how he dropped him because he's not worth it anymore, or something like that, some shit like that. And then he calls out Seth Rollins to come out and, let's do this one-on-one, let's kick each other's ass. And, it looked like Triple H and Seth Rollins were finally going to brawl with each other until Samoa Joe shows up from out of nowhere and just fucking wrecks, just absolutely wrecks Seth Rollins, man. And just seeing Joe out there was just so awesome. He looks like a badass already. I think right now he's like Triple H's mercenary or whatever like that, because he kicked the shit out of Seth Rollins. He was putting him in the Coquina clutch and all that shit, and just Triple H was smiling on. So I don't know if that's going to be Joe's character, just being Triple H's, mercenary to take out whoever's pissing him off. But that'll do for him for now. I'm sure Samoa Joe can, easily just go on and just destroy people. And I want him to be the next Brock Lesnar, honestly. Just go out there and fucking destroy the Raw roster, because just Samoa Joe, he's an absolute badass, He was so awesome on NXT, and now that he's on Raw, I think he's going to do a lot of good things for the brand. So that was the good thing that happened from that segment. We got to see Samoa Joe debut. Now it's time for the bad news. Seth Rollins, this poor motherfucker, ended up re-injuring his damn knee. I wanted it to be a storyline injury. I really wanted to, but it turns out it's a real injury, which, if he fucking sits out Mania this year, I'm going to be so depressed, because he's so close to getting a Mania match, and he has that taken away from him. I mean, that just fucking sucks, man. And as a Rollins, and just when he's starting to get, hot as a babyface now that he's got all this fire that he's kind of been missing the last few months, let's be honest. Now that he's finally got that back, now he gets injured, like, Jesus Christ, I hope this is just a very minor injury. I'm not sure if it is. I know it's his knee that he fucked up again. Hopefully, from what I heard, and this may or may not be true, but he should be good in around 8 weeks or so, which I hope, because that will give him like a week or two to get back into shape for WrestleMania, which honestly, he can take all the time off he wants, just at least heal up before WrestleMania, because I really want to see Seth Rollins and Triple H at WrestleMania. But if he needs to take more time off for his knee, then fair enough, take all the time you need. But God, this is just a fucking pain in the ass, man. Poor Seth Rollins. I bet he feels terrible right now. I saw some of the tweets he was pulling up on Facebook. No, I saw some of the tweets he was pulling up on Twitter, and I just felt so horrible for him. I saw a tweet with Finn Balor, who's, I think, still on the shelf, and he gave him a good luck, just get well soon card, which was pretty nice of him. But yeah, man, just, that's such a bugger. That really is, just sucks so much. But yeah, Rollins, hope you get well soon and recover as fast as you can, man. Now, some other things that took place on Raw. We had Braun Strowman versus Kevin Owens, in a match, and Roman Reigns interfered. So I think we're definitely going to see a Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman match, potentially at Fastlane. I still have no idea what Kevin Owens is doing at Fastlane. Surely he has to defend that Universal title. Might be against Goldberg. I have heard that Goldberg might be wrestling at Fastlane, and it could be him that faces Kevin Owens for the Universal title. If they go that route, what I want them to do is, I think they will have a quick match against each other, but what I think will happen, maybe like, you know, Goldberg's getting ready for a spear or whatever, or maybe he's ready to hit the jackhammer, and then like Brock Lesnar comes in and screws up the whole match. I know that'd be a bit of a shitty ending, but you know, you could kind of make it cool. It kind of makes sense in a way, but yeah, that's what I think will happen. Brock Lesnar will cost Goldberg the match. I think that's the most likely thing that's going to happen. So yeah, there's a few matches that are already planned for Fastlane, which might be an alright pay-per-view. I don't know. Fastlane isn't exactly the most exciting pay-per-view in the world, but who knows? Maybe this could be the year that it's actually pretty entertaining, so we'll see. Now, moving on to SmackDown this week, to be honest, not a lot really happened this week. I mean, the only real thing that stood out from this show was we did get a couple of matches announced for Elimination Chamber. We did find out the 6 participants for the Elimination Chamber, which is John Cena, the World Champion, AJ Styles, Bray Wyatt, Baron Corbin. I'll put their names in the bloody video. But yeah, those are the 6 participants announced, so that should be a pretty good chamber match. I reckon that'll be a good chamber match. I'm praying to God that Bray Wyatt wins that chamber. He has to, surely. He has to win that chamber match. I know it says, oh, but Cena just won the title. Cena has, you know, had some pretty short title reigns. I mean, he won the title in an Elimination Chamber match, like back in 2010, and then lost to Batista that very same night. So he only had like a friggin' like a bloody at least a 2-minute title reign. So I think he'll be fine with dropping the belt to Wyatt, or who knows? Just we might get a triple threat fatal 4-way at Mania, because I don't want to fucking see John Cena versus Randy Orton at WrestleMania. And speaking of Cena versus Orton, we're getting that next week, so I hope you're fucking excited for that one. But at least we're not we shouldn't be getting that at Mania, hopefully. So yeah, some other matches that were announced for the show was we're gonna get Alexa Bliss versus Naomi for the SmackDown Women's title, which is good. I'm happy that they're giving Naomi a shot, because she wasn't really that. Because during the November-December period, she was kind of off TV for a while. I'm not sure why. I think the writers just like forgot about her, which is a shame, because she's so fucking talented. And her new glow gimmick I'm actually kind of digging, you know. So I'm happy that Naomi is actually getting a shot at that. I'm sure Mickie James is going to have a match with Becky Lynch at the pay-per-view. And we also have, I'm guessing, Nikki Bella and Natalya are going to have a match at Elimination Chamber. I think they confirmed it, actually. Oh yeah, the other two were Dean Ambrose and The Miz in the Chamber match. Apologies for that. Speaking of Ambrose, he had a match with AJ Styles in the main event, and then, you know, Baron Corbin was on commentary and he got involved, and Miz was on commentary as well, and those 4 guys had a big brawl. And also John Cena came out to confront the crowd and talk about him being the 16-time champion, and then Wyatt and Orton came in to try and attack him, and then Luke Harper came to save him, and they had a tag team match. So yeah, I think it's safe to say Luke Harper has turned full babyface now, but he's still kind of got that Wyatt gimmick with him, which is pretty weird. I feel like he kind of needs to sort of change up his gimmick, because he hasn't really changed that much in the Wyatts. You know, you don't have to change him drastically, but make a few tweaks to make it look like he's free from the Wyatts and he's not completely brainwashed by Bray Wyatt or whatever. Just little things like that I'm cool with. We also got American Alpha, they issued an open challenge to any tag team to come and face them for a match or whatever. The Usos were the first team to kind of come out, and then the Ascension, Heath Slater and Rhino, and pretty much the entire tag team division on SmackDown came out. So all 16, so 5 other teams came out, and everyone, there was just a big brawl between everyone. And I think Daniel Bryan announced on Talking Smack that they're going to have a tag team turmoil match for the SmackDown tag team titles, which I'm alright with that, but I kind of would have preferred it if they had an Elimination Chamber match. I mean, there's 6 teams, and you've done a tag team, Elimination Chamber match before. You did that 2 years ago at the pay-per-view. Why not do one now? Why not do one this year? I don't really get that, but, oh well, that's the match that was made, and I can't really complain with it too much, but, yeah, that was just a little wrap-up of Raw and SmackDown this week, just a quick little chat 'em up about it, not exactly a review, but yeah, those were some of the key moments from those shows, and of course with Seth Rollins being injured, I pray to God no one else gets injured on the road to WrestleMania. We dealt with so many people injured last year for WrestleMania 32, we don't want that happening again this year. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching this video, I hope you have enjoyed it. Sorry if it's a bit all over the place, this is just, I'm not going off anything, I'm just going off memory and just Jurassic thinking and all that. So yeah, hope you have enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to leave a like, comment down below what you thought of Raw and SmackDown this week and the whole Seth Rollins being injured. Do you think he's going to recover before WrestleMania, or do you think he's going to sit out again? Let me know in the comments, and if you want to see more from me, hit that subscribe button. You'll be glad you did. Twitter and Instagram is at JackoManLaw31 if you want to check me out there. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm out in 3, 2, 1.